Hey, how is it going, everyone? Welcome to Cigar Lounge Live, episode 31. Oh, appreciate it. Thank you. God, I didn't know more people were waiting for me here. Appreciate it, you guys. And yes, I'm starting very late. Technical difficulties. So the original battery that goes to this camera was not working. Well, I'm sorry, not the original battery, but the backup battery was not working, so I can do long streams. So I'm on my original battery for this camera. So if it goes out, I will swap over to the desktop camera, which is kind of funky, but you'll still be able to see me and we'll still be able to hang out. It just won't be as high quality. But I am here. I have made it, and I started late because the kids would not go to bed. And yeah, so I'm just having all sorts of things going on tonight, and I'm slowly recovering from the flu. So please forgive me if my voice is a little bit raspy and kind of gritty. But we are on episode 31, and my name is Ray. Yeah. Yes. And I'm here tonight with the wonderful people, and I'm here. So, yes. I see a couple of y'all coming in. My man Ben Smoking, happy end of 2025. Yes, this is the last episode of Ray's Cigar Lounge for the year. We're moving into 2026. Got a lot of cool stuff, a lot of great things happening. And if you are new to the channel, like our good friend here, Wheat Stalkers, thank you for subscribing, my friend. Appreciate it. Appreciate the subscription. And tell everybody, tell your friends. Got a great show going on tonight. Hopefully, like I said, this battery that I have right now is probably going to last for about an hour. So if the stream does cut off prematurely, bear with me. I'm going to swap over to the computer camera. It's not going to be as nice, but hey, as I'm wasting time saying this now. But yes, that is what's going to happen. But thank you, man. Thank you all for subscribing. Thank you all for being here. If you really enjoy the show and like what we do, go right there. Scan QR code. It'll take you to a PayPal. Just, if you want to give $5-10 or something here and there. Just a little tip jar. No, not obligated to do it at all whatsoever. The show will not go down if we don't get any tips. It's like I gotta get $300 before the end of the night. Nothing like that. So y'all just sit back, relax, enjoy the channel. So yeah, man. Appreciate it. And Wheat Stalkers, thank you, man. No, thank you for that comment. Yeah, like I said, yeah, I don't do a lot of boutique cigars or Cubans. Look, I'll just be real. I'm a simple guy. I work a 9 to 5. I'm a simple dude. I pick up something, I smoke it, I like it. Just is what it is. If it's boutique, if it's whatever. As a matter of fact, I was just smoking not too long ago. It was a house blend from my local B&M. And it was pretty good. It was $8, But, it was a basic Connecticut cigar from Cigars and More. Just a little basic house blend they had. Nothing too special with that. So, yeah. Yep. No doubt, man. So, yeah. When it got down to number one cigar sale. Yep. Wheat Stalkers. You already subscribed to the channel. You already know. Man. It's going to be that red meat lover. As a matter of fact, got one right here. Oh, Lord. Right there. I apologize. My lighting is a little funky too. Got one right there, man. I'm probably gonna light up and get going here in just a little bit. But I appreciate y'all coming in. I'm surprised. Usually it takes a little bit for folks to come on in. So yeah, man. Ben said spoke the AG Ambassador with a 109 cap tonight. Great cigar with solid pricing. Okay, Ben Smoking, another great channel to check out. Another great channel. Yeah. He always has something various that he's smoking on and everything. So, yeah, man. Yep. I am finally here. Technical difficulties and all. Funky lighting. But, hey, we have made it. There we go. Knuckle sandwich Maduro. Okay. Nice. That's also a very good one. A very good one. Wheat Stalkers. Cool. So, I am here. I just had my punch. Oh, there's my punch. Right there. So I am here, and Hawkeye is not here tonight. He is back on the road doing his thing. And actually, he left a little bit earlier on today. I told him I was going to do the show tonight. He was like, "Oh man, I got to get ready." He's got another contract, another thing he's working on later on. So we do not have Hawkeye with us tonight, but that is all right. You got me, and sometimes that's all you need. So appreciate y'all sticking with me, especially this late at night, and especially with all my technical difficulties and my children. So I'm going to go ahead and light this one up. Here, we'll go ahead and cut off that pigtail. Oh yeah, yes sir, yes sir. I can finish it right there. But I hope you all have had a great holiday nonetheless. And just like tonight's episode says here, is Christmas a celebration or is it an obligation? That's the big question tonight as we light up our cigars and have our spirits. And for me, I know my wife and everybody, they're going to be watching, but look, I think it's a little bit of an obligation because people go crazy during this time of year. Look, we out here running up our credit cards, dumping out our bank accounts for the month of December and actually November early on because we got to outdo each other. We got to do this. We got to do that. We got to make sure everybody and their mamas get a gift. And while that's all nice and well, sometimes we go out of our means to do that. So that's just my opinion on it. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. If y'all think Christmas, just in general, is a celebration or an obligation, not in the religious sense, like you got to go to mass, or if you believe in that kind of thing and you follow the Christmas traditions or whatever. Not necessarily that. I'm talking about just the tradition of it, with family and stuff like that, or things like that. But let me know in the comment section here. Wheat Stalkers, you said I say it's both. Hopefully, lean more on the celebrations. Yeah, and I get it. It's just for me. I think it's it's a little bit of both, but more obligation than celebration to me in some ways, because it's like if I don't get something for somebody, then it's like they don't think I care about them, and it's like, well, that's not true. Well, we got to get this, we got to get that. And man, it's crazy, man. People will dump out their bank accounts and run up their credit cards and then have bill collectors calling them, man, like nonstop. If it's, man, because of the month of December, man. That's just me. That's just an opinion. But, let me know what y'all think here. I got invited out to a Christmas thing today. First, the man, oh crap, need to buy. Yeah, no, that's it. That's the obligation part, Wheat Stalkers. Yeah, that's the obligation part, right? So, you feel like you got to do something for somebody, but it's, I don't know. It's just a thing, but that's kind of the same way I am, and even though my wife is like, well, you don't have to get me anything, but I'm like, well, I'll get you something, do something. But yeah. And we celebrate, so if you believe in the birth of Jesus Christ and all those traditions and all that comes behind it, then that's all fine and well. But man, it can be stressful too, it can be a stressful time, but nonetheless, I hope everybody had a good Christmas. Ben says, his Christmas was great. He got everything he wanted and more. Was given a lot, but, within means, and it came back unexpectedly. Good, man. Wasn't expecting anything I usually get. Yeah, what I want for myself. And I'm the same way, Ben. I'm just like, you don't have to get me anything, But yeah, that's just my thoughts on it. I think it's a slightly more of an obligation. Maybe just because I'm the family I'm in. But because my wife's family is much different to mine. So when I was growing up, it was like, okay, yeah, you did the Christmas stuff. You had the tree, you had the, the lights and all that set up and everything. But like when it came down to like Christmas Day and such, you would get something very, very small. Like I would get like a gift card and like some jeans or something. And sometimes I wouldn't even get that. Sometimes my parents would just be like, okay, you got to wait till January before we can actually get you some other stuff. So that's just the way it kind of was in my family. Whereas with my wife's family, it's just kind of like, oh, we have all the presents lined up. Santa Claus comes the day before, i.e., me. Hawkeye and my wife setting up everything and building everything for the kids and all that other stuff. And so the next day, oh man, look what happened. Look at all this stuff is in the living room. That's their kind of tradition. So it's a little different, with those traditions and everything. And like you yeah, perfect, like Week Stalkers, like you said, despite the commercialism, I still love the season. And that might be it too, it's like, everything's discounted, you gotta get something like this. And you're hearing the music, you're hearing all the carols and everything playing nonstop and all that stuff going on. But that's just what it is too. So yeah. Ben says praise God. There you go, Ben. Yeah, that's all right. So get a little lively conversation here going. So yeah. Okay. And then you said you're leaving your decorations up till February. They didn't up to the second week of December. Some people up day. Okay, up day after Halloween. Yeah. That's my house, man. Yeah, my wife puts on the day after Halloween, and she always starts singing the Christmas carols and stuff like that. And she'll have a big smile on her face. She's like, "You know what day it is? You know what day it is? Huh? You know what day it is?" And I'm like, "Oh, but yeah. She'll have all that going on." So yeah, we'll have our stuff up like November 1st and have it ready. So yeah. Smoking, I am going to smoke my #1 cigar of the year. Yes, I am going through that. But yeah, appreciate the conversation, everybody. Oh, that's nice. That's a good cigar right there. And my sinuses are now cleared up enough that I can enjoy that cigar. So, golfing, excuse me, I am still slowly recovering, getting all the gunk out. I was kind of on debating on not having the show tonight at all, but I had to make sure I come through the clutch because I'm like, this question was just burning on me, I just had to bring it out. But yeah. Yep, that's just my thoughts and everything. But I'm glad everybody had a good holiday season. If you're not too stressed, you spend time with everybody you want to. And you got, New Year's coming up also. So, I got your resolutions. Or maybe you can do that kind of thing. Nothing wrong with that either. So yeah. Yeah. So that's just kind of my thoughts on everything. Me personally, slightly more of an obligation, but there's that celebration portion to it too. So yeah, that's just kind of my thing there. And as we're going through it, I'm just enjoying the red meat lovers from Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust. Y'all know what it is, man. That's just it's a uniquely dark, sentimentally smooth cigar. I love it, man. I love it, man. It's good stuff. Good stuff. But yeah. Oh, Ben, my coworkers keep telling me about to watch Stranger Things. Dang, I had a couple of days off work too. Thought about watching it starting the season, and they were shocked. I'd never seen Stranger Things, the show. Now I played the video game Far Cry 6, and in there's a small little I guess a downloadable feature on there that it takes your character to the Stranger Things setting on there. That's like the only real introduction I really had to Stranger Things. Why Far Cry 6 and Stranger Things collaborated, I don't know. But it was unique. I'll have to watch it. I'll have to watch Stranger Things. My coworkers were shocked I haven't watched it, but yeah, that's good, man. That's really cool. Speaking of, while visiting my parents for Christmas, we took a little blog. Okay, well, the dog's not smart. The name of that. That's awesome. That's awesome. Wheat Stalkers, nice. Yeah, people are very unique that way. Yeah. We got one or two houses that were like that. Not in this neighborhood, but neighborhood down the road, man. Yeah, they had stuff like that. So that's cool. That's really cool. Right. They probably got it from Tractor Supply or something. my wife's trying to get me to get Lord, what is it? It's like a chicken, but it's like 15 feet tall. And she wants to put that thing in my yard. I said, hold on a second now. Wait a second now. But yeah, I would have to guess Wheat Stalkers, they got that thing from Tractor Supply. They had to have, man, because they have weird stuff like that all the time there. I was like, hold on, how much is this thing? She's like, oh, it's just $250, $300. I was like, no, put the thing in my yard. I said, hold on now. I said, wait a second. But yeah, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. And Ben said, but Stranger Things gets good. Okay. The early seasons. Cool. Well, I appreciate that, man. I'll check it out, man. I will check it out. No doubt, man. So yeah. Cool, man. Oh, so good. So yep. And I have a non-alcoholic pairing tonight. As always, my non-alcoholic stuff, my Pepsi. Wild cherry. I will bring out some alcoholic pairings on some live streams too. We bought some stuff for our 10-year anniversary. We bought some Angels Envy. I got that in the house and there though. I had to bring out, but yeah. That's right. Wheat Stalker cannot deny the wild cherry, man. That's right. Yeah, that's some good stuff. Some good stuff, man. But I got to get it together like for New Year's, man. I'm gonna try and get back in shape and start exercising a little bit more. Me and a buddy of mine can try and hit the gym and do a little more exercising. Just get a little down. But yeah, I love me some wild cherry though. That's the stuff right there. Yep, I like that one, Wheat Stalkers, and of course the classic Dr Pepper, which I usually would have one right now. But like I said, when I tell y'all I was scrambling to get this together, and then like my little plug-in battery was not working. Like I just grabbed something. I was like, oh, let me just grab this. And I'm like, this is pretty good. So yeah, to get this live stream together. But yeah, man. Oh yeah, that was a good one. I'm gonna try more of Steve Saka's some of his other cigars he has. There's a section of my local B&M that has his cigars kind of in one section there. I picked up a couple of them. I might do a few reviews of those cigars too for upcoming live streams and just videos and such. So yeah. But yeah. Yep, if you're just now coming in, we're talking about Christmas. And is it a celebration, obligation? What are your thoughts on it and everything else in between? So stay tuned and check us out. And yes, I am starting about 30 minutes late, but yeah, I'm here though. I'm here. Here's a thought. How much does the Vitola cigar impact the flavor? I was thinking about that. I don't think you mentioned the size. Oh, I don't know. That's a good question. Wait, yeah. How much does the Vitola? I don't know. Most of the cigars I smoke are usually Toros, sometimes Robustos, double Robustos, sometimes. But that's a good question. Sometimes some experts say that like the size does affect the taste or the flavor, but I've really never noticed it. That's just me. I mean, I think in some spots maybe you won't have certain flavor notes more than others, but I haven't noticed it personally. But you might ask somebody else and say something different. So that's just me. But mostly my usual size is either a robusto or but yep. All right, Ben. Thanks for stopping in, man. I will see you next year, man. Or hopefully maybe see you sooner than that. But yeah, we'll see you soon, man. You take care, man. Have a good night. All right. Oh, cool, man. Peace out, Ben. Yeah, y'all go check out Ben Smoking on YouTube. He does Ben Caffeinated. He's been doing his pairing like Ben Boozing, so he's been doing a lot of pairing with alcoholic pairings on his channel recently. And of course, he does his smoking reviews as well, and does his occasional live streams here and there. So y'all definitely go check him out. Check him out, good guy, really good dude, and he loves the cigar community too. So definitely check him out there. All right, man. All right. All right. You being here. All right, good job. Thank you, Wheat Stalkers. You are a good guy there, man. Good guy. Appreciate you. Yeah, we're few and far between. I know YouTube's trying to hold us down, but yeah, we love what we do. I love smoking cigars, love doing commentary, love just talking to people about the cigars, life, and everything else in between. So appreciate your love and support. Yeah, I always love doing what we do here. So yeah, a lot of good people out there. A lot of good people. All right. And I got some other things too. Got some different links, some pages if you want to follow. I'm on Instagram. Just got an Instagram about a couple weeks ago, so just check us out there. Continue the conversation over there, even off the live stream. So yeah, got a lot going on there. So yeah, right. I didn't post this link out to everybody. That's all good though. It's all good. This may be a relatively short show. Anywho, with all the technical difficulties going on, but that's all right. I'm gonna enjoy my holiday cigar also. We got Red Meat Lovers cigar and pairing it off with my wild cherry Pepsi. Who didn't eat too much today, so hopefully I don't just pass out in the middle of the live stream. But we'll see what happens there. Ooh, my whole house. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you, Wheat Stalkers. Thank you for that. But yeah, my whole house is just sick with gunk and all sorts of stuff. Man, I woke up. I hardly even moved out of bed the first part of the day, and I was just like, oh. But yeah, it was rough. But yeah, watched the watched SEC any given Saturday on Netflix. That was pretty interesting, learning about the different teams and such. So I was like that. Thank you, man. Oh yeah, well, yeah, I'm almost there. We stalkers, I'm almost there. Yep. Good. But thank you though. Yep. All right. Good deal. Good deal. A little music here. Let's keep us going there. local hip. All right. On here. Oh yes, and I cannot believe it. Well, let me tell you what I'm just. This is just awful. I'm all over the place today. We are streaming on Facebook as well. So if you don't have a YouTube or Google Plus account, or I say Google Plus, Google account, you can also watch it on Ray's Cigar Lounge, the Facebook page. So if you want to watch it over there as well, it'll be posted up there. Now it doesn't stay posted up there the whole time. I think after about 60 days they take it down, just because I guess they're just rotating content. They just don't want it to be there. It'll always be on the YouTube channel as long as YouTube will have me here. Ray's Cigar Lounge, the live streams will always be on the YouTube channel, but on the Facebook group they take it down, I think, every 60 days. I just want to make sure they'll start taking down content that's there, but y'all can watch it live on Facebook, so as well as YouTube. I'm trying to get a third place to do it, and I don't know if it's either going to be on Instagram or it's going to be on X. I'm looking at Instagram though, but I think you got to have some kind of stipulations for that too, but I'll see. All right, that's understandable. Wheat stalkers, yeah, and I get that. There were cigars I've had in the past just like that. It was what was it? Actually, it was one of the very first ones. It was Don Rafael Gold. Now those are more inexpensive cigars, and I smoked the Gold for the first time about a year ago, and I was like, I didn't like it that much. Came back to it, and I was like, "Ooh, this is pretty good." So yeah, it happens like that. Yeah, you just you come back, and you may have a different perspective on it. So that's always the beauty with cigars. Yeah. Weirdly enough, first I'm in the Pulpetta. Yes. Oh, I love the Pulpetta. Yes, that was on my list too. I have not had the Umagog yet. I've heard mixed things about it. And actually, I thought I bought an Umagog, but I don't think I did. No, I didn't buy an Umagog, but I think they sell them there at my local B&M. I'll have to pick one up as well. But yeah, so nice. Yeah, Steve Saka's hitting it out of the park with those cigars, man. He's doing a really good job. So more power to him. Kudos to him, man. So yeah. I appreciate y'all coming in. I'm actually kind of shocked y'all are here, to be honest. Like, I started an hour and a half late. Oh gosh, that is not like me. And we normally do start at 9 p.m. But the kids were wide awake at 9, and they should have been in bed. And so I'm like, it'll be okay. I pushed it off a little bit, and then technical difficulties. But we're here. So if you're just now joining us, I will say again, just my point on this episode, Christmas is it a celebration, obligation? You decide. Let me know in the comments below. We've had some of our wonderful subscribers and people coming in there, leaving their opinions about that as well. I think it's a little more of an obligation just because of the background I come from and my family and stuff like that. Not that you love them, you do celebrate with them, but sometimes just like, well, what are you doing? What are you getting for this person? What are you getting for that person? And sometimes that can be kind of stressful, and that kind of feels like an obligation. But at the end of the day, you do celebrate, what you have or what you don't. So I know it's kind of like a, not wishy-washy, but kind of like I'm kind of sitting on the fence about it, but if I had to lean a little more on one side of the fence, it might be more of an obligation, in my opinion. Just my thoughts about it, but yeah. But let me know in the comment section, what do y'all think, as I smoke this red meat lovers and So on some Pepsi talk to y'all. Yeah. Oh yeah, like Wheat Stalker said, yeah, if you want to get that pulpetta, if you got a good hour to kind of chill, get you that pulpetta, man. Smoke it through, you're good to go, man. Only thing is, and I think I mentioned that in my video too, was when you first kind of smoke on the pulpetta, it feels like it's stopped up, like just off the first couple of draws. You know, it kind of feels like it. Maybe that's just me, or maybe that was just the pulpetta I picked up that day. I don't know, but it feels like it's a little stopped up in my opinion. Just a thought, but yeah. In light of a pulpetta right now. Hey, go ahead now. That's what's up. That's what's up. I think I got a pulpetta in there somewhere too. I might light up after this one. Y'all don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Appreciate all the support. Still trying to get to that 500 mark. We can just have a big old party. 12-hour party. If we get to that. So hopefully I'll have to change my battery. So I'll be ready for that. But hey, we'll have some people come in and out. Some of your favorite cigar people come in and out. So yeah, it'll be a good time. I will be ready. We'll be ready. Hopefully I'll be on this camera, but probably not. But maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, man. But yeah, it's going to be a good time. Be a good time. All right. And like I said, if you really like what we do, if you just want to leave a little tip right there, that QR code in the top left, I was going to say right, top left of the screen there, you can just scan it with your phone and just donate to our PayPal account if you'd like. Just a little tip jar there. No obligations or anything, but if you like what we do, just really help out the channel a little bit there as well. So we do appreciate the patronage and everything. So, yep, let's go on to continue smoking this down. All right. Some pretty cool stuff for Christmas too. Oh, I don't even know. I didn't bring it, but I got some Ray Cigar Lounge coasters, which is pretty nice. Pretty neat. I'm gonna have to go back and take some photos, and I'll put them on the Facebook group or the Facebook page. I don't have about her with me right now, but there's some pretty cool coasters I got to put on the page. So that's pretty cool, neat. Thank you to my aunt for getting that for me. And I got some different holders for my cigars too. Got a nice lighter and a nice cutter. So I do thank my family for getting me that. So that's the nice part part of Christmas too, giving and receiving, the exchange, But for me, just never feel obliged to get me anything at all. I get it. Like, hey, I just showed up. If you show up, you say, if you're just there, that's more than enough for me. I'm just that kind of guy. I'm just very simple in that way. And, I can always eventually get some stuff for myself, but that's just me. That's just me. Yeah. Right. That is the topic tonight. Yep, Christmas. There's a celebration or an obligation. You decide. Put it in the comment section below. Let us know. Let us know. Like I said, this may be a shorter show than normal because I am still I'm almost there, but I'm slightly recovering from the Christmas cruds or the flu, the sickness. So, woke up this morning, snot. It was rough. I took some cold medicine. Took some medicine right before I started the show too. So clearing up most of that so I can enjoy the cigar instead of just tasting the flavor notes of phlegm and sadness. I can taste the flavor notes of awesomeness with this red meat lover cigar. So that is what I'm doing right now. Enjoying a wonderful, wonderful evening. Weather is nice. Still slightly colder than I want it to be at 61 degrees right now. My ideal weather is about 67, 68. But I will take this because next week it is going to be freezing cold. It is going to be back in the 20s because Alabama cannot get it together with their weather. Because once it's hot, it's hot. In the winter or the fall, it's just like, is it cold? Okay, it's going to be warm today. Okay, we'll make it 20 degrees tomorrow. Okay, it'll be 80 degrees the next day. Mother Nature, come on. What you doing? What you doing? But yeah, gotta love it. Gotta love it. Yeah. Actually, earlier too, I was playing God of War Ragnarok. I don't know if y'all are any gamers out there. I was replaying. I'm playing the new game plus, and come to find out, one of the characters on there. I don't want to give too much away on there, but this character is the same voiceover for Doc McStuffins on the little Disney TV show or whatever. I know this because my daughter's a huge fan of the show, and I was playing it, and she heard the voice of the character as I was just going through the different levels and everything. And she was like, she sounds real familiar. And I said, oh, she does? And so I started looking it up, looked up the character and who the actress was and everything. And I'm like, oh, there's the voiceover for Doc McStuffins. That's pretty cool. So I thought that was pretty unique. So yeah. The joys of having children. The joys of having little ones. Yep. Yeah. But great game. I'm sure everybody knows God of War Ragnarok, but incredible game. And yeah, I don't know. It's like, I don't know, Elder Scrolls and I don't know, something else combined. You got God of War Ragnarok. But yeah, really, really good game. So, I might play some more when I get off of here, so we'll see. Or I might just watch some TV out here. Who knows? Who knows? I'm just hanging out. Weak Stalker's got his whole petty. He's ready. He's ready. I appreciate it. Appreciate it, my friend. Good sick. And anybody watches this, thank y'all for taking the time out to watch this. Y'all could be doing anything else. Y'all could be listening, and there's 1,000 other things y'all could be doing, but you're tuned in to Raise Cigar Lounge tonight. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate it. Definitely. Definitely. Let's go indeed, my friend. Let's go. Let's go indeed. But yeah. Excuse me. I do apologize. Yeah. Still a little phlegmy, but yeah, we're cutting it down. We're cutting it down now. Got a ton of Christmas leftovers, a ton of them. Probably going to go through tomorrow, knock that down, and take it for work the next couple of days. So, I'm going to be good for food for a while. That's going to be nice. But yeah. Hope y'all ate good. Y'all had like a little Christmas meal or anything like that. So, yeah, we had some soup, some little finger foods and stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah, we had like some. They wanted to do like an Olive Garden kind of style, so they had some like chicken gnocchi soup. They did Olive Garden style salad, and we had some more finger foods and stuff like that to eat. So it was pretty good. It was pretty good. Yeah, let me know what y'all had. What y'all enjoyed. But yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah. All right. Come on in. Also, very foggy out here as I walked out, like really foggy. As I'm looking at my computer, it says low visibility. I was like, oh, it's real foggy out here. Okay, I can eat my parents' cooking. They made, ooh, ham and potato salad. That sounds good. Very nice. Very nice. I think we made like sausage balls too. They had like a nice little spread, yeah. And if y'all go to Aldi's, man, y'all need to pick up those pickle spears from Aldi's. Those are bomb. Like just go to like a little section right there in the back. Get you some pickle spears. With the spears, I say spears. They're good, like real good. I could go through a whole thing of those, but yeah, awesome, man, awesome. All right, well, good deal, y'all. Good deal. All right. Deal. Change it up just a tad here. There'll be some dreaming here. Nice. Sorry, that dill dip is pretty good too, man. Yeah. Yeah, you pair it with the right things. You got yourself a good meal right there. Yep. Some good eats right there. There you go. There you go, man. So everybody's eating good. Everyone's just relaxing. Man, I was happy, man. I had 4 days off work after. So you had the Christmas day, and then I'm off till Monday, which is nice. Which sucked. I got sick, but I was like, it's nice to have those days off nonetheless. But some of my other departments, I had to go in, do some testing, and do some work. I work in a little plasma facility. My degree is in science, so we do testing and stuff like that. We test plasma for different studies that they do, but my department didn't have to work Friday, so I was happy. I get the day off and get to spend it with the little ones and my wife and everything, so that was nice. But other departments, they had to come in and they had to do some work and some prep work, and we didn't, so I was happy. So yeah. But indeed, cheers to no work. Absolutely, Wheat Stalkers. Yes, Lord, that we work too hard for our paychecks. Ooh, we work too hard for them. Yes, but yeah, caught up on some stuff. That's what I also, speaking of, made my video too, or made my top 10 list. And I got a couple of other videos coming out too that I'm gonna try and make. So got a lot of stuff in the works. A lot of stuff in the works coming out. So yeah, this camera will hold up. Hold up, camera. Yeah, I'll probably have to get another battery for it. I need to get another battery that I can just kind of plug in. Because if I want to do long live streams like this, the battery I have in there now, it'll do it for about an hour, maybe 2 hours, and then it'll be like, nope, cut out. But even if it's fully charged, I think it'll go maybe up to 2 hours. So again, if this cuts out in the middle of the live stream, you know why. So, and I'll swap to my other backup computer camera here. It won't be as nice, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah. How long have we been doing this? So I have been doing this for a little over a year and a half. My very first video started in my old house in a garage, which was not in a tent, but it was in a garage. And I used to work in insurance. And if you know anything about working in insurance, it is a very stressful job. And my wife one day was just like, you know, you like smoking cigars, you like talking about cigars. And what I originally wanted to do, Wheat Stalkers, I wanted to have like a one time a month where I wanted to get some local people in the area, like local friends I had who kind of smoked cigars too. And once a month we just hang out, we watch TV, we play poker, we chill. And that's kind of what I wanted to do. But that didn't really work out so well. And so I'm just like, man, that kind of stinks. And so I'm like, well, not a lot of people in my area, a lot of people around me like to smoke cigars. They think I'm kind of weird for doing it. And my wife's like, well, why don't you just make YouTube videos doing it, and just kind of reach out to a community and see if other people who like to do that kind of thing. And you kind of wanted to do like radio and stuff like that anyway on the side. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I just turned on the camera one day, picked up a phone, started recording myself. You can watch the very first video on my channel if you'd like. It's still there, and the rest was history, man. I just started making videos, and the very first video, actually, funny enough, the very first video I had, the camera was like moving like so much. I was like, hi guys, my name is Ray. This is the very first video. This is the Hesitant Pirate cigar. You'll see it. It's pretty funny. But yeah, I had a garage, and it's funny enough too, my wife was like, if you can clean out that garage and set it up the way you want it to, that can be your man cave. And I'm like, challenge accepted. So I spent like 2 weekends cleaning up, because it was just boxes and kids' toys and bikes and all sorts of stuff in there. So I cleaned it out. Then you can watch the videos on my channel too. Now I had it set up and everything. But that was awesome, man. That's why I'm trying to see now if I can get a shed. Hopefully for my birthday, I'll get the shed out here. We'll build it up, make it look nice and everything, and I'll start putting some other stuff in there. But that was my old house. If you look at those old videos on my channel, and this now is a tent that I'm in, because I set it up kind of midsummer. Well, kind of like coming towards the end of the summer, and there were just bugs and stuff like that getting out there, and I was like, So yeah, because they were just kind of annoying me during the live stream. So I put up a tent. It was an old scouting tent that I'm in right now. Excuse me. And so that's kind of Ray's unofficial lounge, but hopefully I can get the shed out here next year. And so we'll kind of set it up and start doing that. So yeah, in a nutshell, we just wanted to vent, smoke cigars, talk to people, live stream. Here we are, Ray Cigar Lounge. So 300 videos later, here we are. So yeah, it's been fun. It's been fun, and the community's been great, man. Like when you do this, you'll meet people. I've had mentors. Another great guy, Cigar Brother. Shout out to him. He gave me a humidor, an electric humidor of his. But he's been a really great mentor. Rise and Grind. If you watch his content, great mentor too. Although he says he's not really a cigar reviewer. He's just a guy who smokes cigars, just kind of rants. Good guy too. Cigar Scope, another good dude. Old Fogies, great people. Ben Smoking, as you saw earlier, was in the chat. Great people, a lot of great people on here. So yeah, great guys. Pick Jimmy, he likes what he does too. Cigar Hound Dog, a lot of great channels. Right now, Cigars and Banded. Check those guys out too. They do a live stream. I think they do mystery pack of cigars from small batch. A lot of great content, a lot of great channels. But definitely check my channel out. Go check them out too. Support them, man. Because YouTube, unfortunately, is just, they don't like us, but we're nice. We're friendly neighborhood cigar enthusiasts. But because this is a controlled substance, they don't like us very much. So it's been an uphill battle. But that's a whole long story. But yeah, long story short, I just wanted to de-stress, and I thought I liked this more than I thought I would, so I just kept going, and I'll just keep on posting videos until they kick me off of here. Hopefully they won't, but that's just what it is. So yeah, we love I love what I do. I love doing this whenever I get the chance, but got a wife, kids, full-time job, so I try to do this as much as I can, but sometimes it's just like, man, I can't get all my videos, so I try to do my live stream to kind of make up for it. But yeah, a lot of great channels, a lot of great channels out there. Man. But yeah, 300, and I say 300 videos. Some of those Weed Stalkers are just shorts, so I'll just do like cut up videos of the live stream. I'll cut it up in pieces. I use Opus clips, which is okay. And so I'll cut up some of my best segments and I'll just put them on my channel. Sometimes I like doing shorts and mixing it up with YouTube's features. And sometimes I just post videos of whatever. Sometimes most of the time I smoke cigars. 80% of it's like cigar reviews, cigar content, cigar culture, but 20% of it is like just life stuff. Like, hey, like today's title, it's a Christmas, a celebration or obligation. I'll put stuff out like that. Or I had one video I put out there, like, what do you want to be remembered for after you die? We'll have conversations like that too. And my co-host who's not here tonight, Hawkeye, he'll throw in some stuff too, like, hey, what do you think of this? And then we'll bounce off each other, and you can watch those live streams on my channel too. So I got a ton of content, man. So yeah, absolutely. So yeah, I have been into the hobby actually since college. I started smoking cigars back when it was legal to smoke cigars at 19. Now you have to be 21 years or older to smoke cigars. But back early, like 2008, I would say about 2009, I started really getting into smoking cigars. And I think I have a funny story on one of my older live streams, but I'll tell it here. One of the very first cigars I smoked was the Florida Oliva Gold. And back then, it was like $3 a stick. But there was something just magical about walking inside of a cigar lounge. It was just like, oh, I don't know what it was when you opened the door and the tobacco, just the smell of tobacco. It was just beautiful walking in, and you just walked around, and just took in the area. And it was a really nice, I would say a nice vintage cigar lounge. You had a little nice setup, a little area you could sit down, watch TV, smoke your cigars. Had a little place in the back, excuse me, where you go through and you'd hang out with your friends. And we'd always hang out in the back in college. Now, unfortunately, they have like a bunch of cigar lockers, which I don't like cigar lockers, but anyway, yeah, that was we had like 4 little chairs, 2 leather chairs, and there were 2 little benches right over there in the back, and we just hang out and smoke cigars. And I'd always call it Cigar Sunday because I played in the band, and so we'd come back from band competitions or band concerts and stuff like that, marching band stuff. And sometimes we come home late at night, and I'll just like sleep in the next day, wake up, go to the cigar lounge, and just sit down and chill and watch TV. We had a buddy, he liked watching, he watched golf, and I'd watch, Sunday football or whatever. I mean, we just all came together. Sometimes we watch game shows, reality, just whatever. And that's what the beauty of this is. It just brings people together. And friends who don't smoke cigars, I had one girl, she's like, I just like the smell of cigars. I don't even smoke them. I just like being around the cured tobacco smell. And that was great. And people remembered me because I would bring people together. I'd say, hey, come on, everybody, just come on and sit down with us. You don't have to smoke a cigar, just hang out with us, And most people, and some people would, some others wouldn't. And that's how the Cigar Sunday tradition got started. But people said when I left or I graduated, there's like, they just didn't do it as much. It's not the same without you there. And I'm like, oh, that means so much. I remember for something in college, but that's just my little piece. And so I like to bring it on the channel and talk and everything. I'm not the biggest shit. I don't know what the new stuff is. I don't know what the old stuff is. I smoke something, I like it, I tell a story. That's me. That's what I do, You might find other channels, they might have the latest and greatest next cigar or whatever. Cool, but that's just me. So that's my spiel, man. Yeah, that's what I do. And I've loved it ever since, man. I've loved it ever since. And y'all know, Weed Stalkers, y'all know, like, look, there's common misconceptions about cigars and cigarettes and all that. And unfortunately, that's something that they're actually fighting right now in Washington. What is a premium cigar? Y'all know y'all in Washington, y'all know what a premium cigar is. Y'all need to quit playing. But that's the big thing they're fighting. I don't like cigarettes. Like, I tried to smoke one, and I'm like, this is absolutely disgusting. It's a different feel from a cigar, in my opinion. I tried to smoke with cigarette. I'm like, no, it's just like, oh. So, but I'll smoke cigars all day, but cigarettes, and as y'all know, society, they try to put together cigars and cigarettes. They try to lump them in the same category because it's tobacco. But cigars are cured. You got the leaf, you got the binder, the filler, the wrapper, the leaf. It's a leaf. Whereas, y'all know cigarettes have all sorts of mess in it. I think somebody even said there was rat poison in some cigarettes. So, yeah. That's just me. But yeah, thank you for asking. Yeah, that's my spiel, man. Yeah. I do it. It's unwinding and get to have a little time to yourself, That's it. Good to see it. Your top 25 videos. Oh, well, thank you, man. Weed Stalkers. Tell folks too. I appreciate you, Weed Stalkers. Yeah, tell a friend if they want to learn more about cigars. Come check out the channel, man. I got plenty of stuff, and I got more stuff coming. So I appreciate the support, man. Really do. I really do. It means a lot. I'm just not talking to a wall, I'm talking to people who are interested in this. So that means a lot. Even if it's 2 people watching right now, that's fine. Y'all the 2 people who are very interested in this content. So I appreciate that. And I mean, it does mean a lot. It means a whole lot to me. So thank you. Thank you. I sincerely mean that. Thank you. Yeah. So I'll tell y'all another funny story too. When I first started record, this was my, and I wish I had this recording, man. I would have put it in a video, but dang, I deleted the recording. I was trying to, and this is gonna sound really silly, but I was trying to make Cigar Lounge into just completely audio. Which would, I know that doesn't make a lot of sense, but I did a recording, and before I started the channel, I did the recording. I sent it to, I was going to show my wife the recording, and I let her listen to it. And she says, "You sound so nervous, like you're doing a job interview. Why don't you just relax and just chill out?" And then secondly, like, she was my biggest critic. And she said, "But secondly, why don't you just talk and be yourself, man? You sound like you trying to get a promotion at work, you know?" And I said, "Man, you were right." And she's like, "Well, why are you doing everything audio? It's a cigar channel. No people want to see the cigar you're smoking or whatever, or what you're describing." And I'm like, "Yeah." But I was so nervous, man, to record anything and do anything. And she was like, "Just turn the damn camera on and just say something," you know? So yeah. Yeah, man. So got a lot of support with that. So yeah, it's been a journey. It's definitely been a journey. So but here we are, man. But I got a ton of content. If you want to just spend the day watching, I would appreciate it too. But yeah, check it out. Check it out, definitely. We like this meat lovers here. That question took me back there. Thank you. I apologize. I can't really retrohale either very well because my nose is still a little stopped up. But one of my nostrils is kind of clear. The other one isn't. Sorry, it's a little more information that y'all want to hear. But yeah. Come one, come all to Cigar Lounge. Hang out for a little bit here at the hour mark. Camera's still doing good. Haven't cut off on me yet. Thank you, camera. So, but I haven't used that battery in a while, so it should be fully charged. I don't know. And like I said, I don't know what happened to my dummy battery. It's like not even responding at all. So I don't know what happened with that. I'll have to check on that later. But anyway. Honestly, I wasn't even sure I was going to do a live stream tonight, but I just turned it on. I was like, hey, here we are. So, yeah. Enjoy my red meat lovers cigar. Got my top 10 list, so I appreciate everybody watching the top 10 videos. I did one last year. It's age restricted because YouTube, but you watch that. I did one in 2024 also, and I did some honorable mentions on that one. I didn't do it on this one because I thought the video would be just a little too long, but yeah. But I'll say an honorable mention for 2025, although I didn't put it on the video. I'd probably say like the Rocky Patel Freedom cigars. Those are pretty good. Me and my other co-host, who's also not here, the Legend, we smoked those. Those are pretty good. Not too bad. Rocky Patel is usually kind of hit or miss, but those are pretty good. I'll check those out. at your local lounge. Yeah. 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 Y'all leave any more questions? Anything else you want to ask? Please do. Please do. I'm here for y'all as always, doing the late night hour. And that's my part during Cigar Lounge. I try not to live stream when other people are live streaming. Try to do it like kind of before or after someone live streams. Usually after, because I'm usually like late at night, doing it. But that's the best time for me to live stream. And my friends and my wife, they're just like, why do you live stream so late at night? Because one, I know on Saturdays, if you are a parent to kids, you are going to be doing it. You're going to be doing it late because 9 o'clock's going to be the only time you're going to have. But yeah. So wait for a second. We talk about. No, no. I don't even know what Cigar Aficionado have for their top 25. Really, I mean, I kind of read what they have, but I don't really follow it too much. For me, I was going over my top 10 list. Just honorable mentions would be like the Rocky Patel, their Freedom cigar. I think it was Freedom Maduro, was pretty good. I smoked the Emerald, but I have had the Emerald cigar. I made a short about that as well. It was pretty good. It was pretty decent too. Yeah, Rocky Patel, they've got some pretty good stuff coming out too. But I smoked the Emerald just in another Cigar Lounge. But yeah. But yeah, I was just going over my own top 10 list. But yeah. Interesting. Okay. Like it was a decent cigar, but okay, that's interesting. That the Emerald Robusto made it. Okay. Nice. Yeah, I like their 1990 series. 1990, and looks like the Freedom, and what was the other one I had? The Old World Reserva was not bad either. I made a video about that one. That was pretty good. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah. Nice. I'm glad, man. I'm glad. Cool. Stoked to do it all again next year. Man, I've got cigars, man. A couple of these companies have been sending me. I ain't even got around to it yet, but sit down and smoke. I need to do it. I would probably do those probably in 2026. I still got a couple things going on, but yeah, man. Let's see if I can diversify my palate and come with a good list and some things too. I'm gonna try and work on my collection too. Purge out some of my other cigars. And when I say purge out, just kind of smoke them down, maybe review them, smoke some out, and then just kind of start over in 2026 with a pretty good collection, trying to build it up again. But we'll see. Because some of those cigars, they've aged pretty well. And some of those cigars, like I've bought some in bundles and packs over the years. And I let them sit in my humidor, and I'm like, well, what is this? I'm like, I bought this back. But yeah. I'm just going to go through them all probably early January and just kind of purge through them and smoke through them and chill. But yeah. Yep. I appreciate everybody coming in, showing love, showing support. It means a lot. But yeah. Yeah, no, Wheat Stalkers, absolutely. Even a guy who has a channel like this, it's crazy. I'll smoke maybe 2 a week, maybe 3. It's all time dependent for me, because if I can just sit down uninterrupted with a good cigar, I'm happy. But yeah, it's like 1 or 2, maybe 3 a week. You know, like honestly, this is the first cigar I've smoked in about a week. And yeah, it's just kind of time dependent. Man, some folks will smoke 5 or 6 in a day. I don't know how y'all do that. But 1 or 2 for me. But yeah, unless it's special, yeah, 1 per day tops. Yeah. Yeah. When I was making some of my videos, I would maybe do like 4 or 5 a week if I was making a video in the middle of the week. But yeah, that's about it for me too. But I don't see how folks smoke 5 or 6 a day. I couldn't do that. That's crazy. Couldn't do it. But to each their own, hey, you know. And like you said, it does depend on the size and, you know, or if you're smoking a cigarillo or whatever, just, yeah. But for me, 2 or 3 a week at most. Yeah, appreciate the questions, yeah. All right. Appreciate y'all still rocking out with me. Usually, excuse me, Ray Cigar Lounge will usually do, our shows will go up to about 2.5 hours. I think that's a good cutoff time for usually my live streams. So we'll be rocking out a little bit longer here if you want to stay with us. But this is how we roll, man. Yeah. So we got a super late start tonight. Yeah, just trying to get the little kids down for bed and then trying to work out my technical difficulties, but we're here. So that's good. That's good. So, and if you're just now coming in, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and let us know if you think Christmas is more of a celebration or an obligation. We'd love to hear it here in the comment section below. And if you truly love what we do, check out that link right up there, that QR code, and make sure you scan that. And if you want to leave a little donation in there, that would be perfectly fine. If you don't, no worries either. No worries, man. And you can also do that, and that QR code will also be available once the live stream ends. So if you want to watch the live stream once this is posted, y'all can go back and scan the QR code. It will still take you to the PayPal link if you still want to donate. Trust me, no worries. And I've got the link in the description below, so we got you covered there either way. So, yep. And just follow us everywhere. Just got Instagram. And funnily enough, y'all, I got the Instagram because I wanted to follow Phil Lamar. Y'all know who Phil Lamar is. He's one of the greatest voice actors of all time. Think of... so we have Ollie the Weatherman from Family Guy, the Green Lantern from like the WB, Justice League, Samurai Jack, and he's been like in a ton of stuff. He was in Pulp Fiction, yep, Mad TV, yep, Wheat Stalkers. He was on Mad TV, and we went and one of my other co-hosts, the legend, we went to NostalgiaCon. We got to meet him. When I tell you, I was like the very first person there that Friday. I'm like, why is this line not out the door for this man? Do people not know who Phil Lamar is? Oh my gosh. And one of his assistants, I guess, was sitting right next to him. And I said, man, I'm just like fanboying out, like, that's Phil Lamar. Oh my goodness. that's Phil Lamar. He's getting his stuff out. That's Phil. And everyone's like, sir, you can come back. No, I want his autograph right now. I'm the very first person. And he's like, hey, how you doing? And I'm like, hi, Phil. I'm a huge fan. And I just rattled off all the stuff that I saw. I like doing this, and this. He's like, oh, that's great, man. Come on, let me get you a picture. And he took a picture with his phone, by the way. And I'm trying to still find that picture if he posted on his Instagram. By the way, Phil, if you post on your Instagram, tell me about it. Find it. Tag me in it. No, but he posted it and he did that. He's like, you're the first person, like first. And I'm like, I'm the first person. And I was so excited. I was so excited, man. But I got to get all that stuff framed too. If you ever go to like Nostalgia Con or any of these cons or whatever, you know, you can get all sorts of stuff, man. And I just got to get it framed. But yeah, we had a great time when it was in New Orleans. But yeah. And he's going to be back, too. He's going to be in Huntsville in a couple months, too, I think. Yeah. And the legend, he's like, I want to go back. I want to go to Huntsville. I'm like, dude, I'm still recovering from New Orleans, like in November. I got to get my finances right. Unless you're going to finance the whole thing, I can't go. I can't go with you, man. But yeah, we had a lot of fun, though. It was really cool to meet him. And you have to meet like all your favorite characters from the 90s who did all the voiceovers. Almost anybody you can think from the 90s was pretty much there. Like the old Power Rangers dude, he was just sitting there. Poor guy. I don't think anybody came to his booth, unfortunately. The original Red Power Ranger, he was just kind of just sitting there chilling. I'm like, oh. I wanted to go to his booth, but I was like, yeah. But yeah, they had all sorts of people there, man, all sorts of stuff. But be ready to spend. You better be ready to spend something. I'm gonna tell you that, man. Oh yeah, he was Herbie's from Futurama. Yep, yeah, he's everywhere, man. Yeah, Herbie's from Futurama. Yeah, yep, yep. We had a good time. We had a good time there. And he was, what was he? It was Carl on The Weekenders. Anybody ever watched The Weekenders on Disney? But yeah, he was Carl. I think his name was Carl. I think it was Carl on The Weekenders, yeah. I think he was he Osmosis Jones on the cartoon also? Or was that another voiceover? No, I think that was him too, on the Osmosis Jones cartoon series. Because it was Chris Rock was in the movie. I think there was like a little small limited series of Osmosis Jones. I think that was him too. But yeah. So funnily enough, we watched that show in our science class. It was very, very informative. Yeah, taught you about the human body and such. And all the different components and the different T cells and fighter cells and bacteria that was going on and all sorts of stuff. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yes. It's a nice cigar, right? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good one, man. It's a good quick one too, man. If you ever just need it in the pinch, just pick it up. Good price, good smoke. You get your money's worth from it, definitely. Definitely, man. I had to pick up a couple more out of my local shop, man. But several singles loved it. Hey, that's what's up, man. That is what's up. Wheat Sockers, appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah, I need to buy more of those singles too. Yeah, definitely get me some more. Awesome, dude. But yeah, those age well. They age really well. All right. Well, good deal. Good conversation, y'all. All right. I'm glad I decided to turn this on and do this. I was honestly, I'll go back to it, man. I was about to like cancel the stream and do it another time, but I'm glad I turned it on and did it. Thank y'all for showing up. Appreciate it. All right. It's funny. I didn't even put out the link for this either. Shoot, in any of my groups or anything. That's all good. That's all good. All right. Good deal. Good deal. I'm gonna put it out. I don't know why. I'm an hour into this. I'm gonna put it out. You're live now. All right. Just so I went ahead and put it out there. All right, good deal, good deal. Just so I can have it out there. Oh, there we go, one up there. All right. Oh, I got a Facebook watcher. Nice. Okay. If y'all are just now coming in, we are just having a nice free-form chat. But if y'all want to go over to tonight's episode, do y'all think Christmas is a celebration or an obligation? I'd love to hear your comments down below on that. And while I enjoy a nice Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust, a red meat lover cigar, pairing off, finishing up with my wild cherry Pepsi over here, having a good time, good conversation, just talking about a little bit of everything. So y'all come on in, enjoy the conversation, man. Having a good time. Yeah, come on in. Just going solo tonight. My co-host Hawkeye is out and about doing his thing. And my other co-host Allegedly's probably knocked out of sleep right now. So yeah, just hanging out, man. Just hanging out. Excuse me, technical difficulties and all, but we are here, baby. We're here. We're here and we are rocking it and loving it. All right. Having a good time. We're just having a good time. Change up just a tad right here. All right. And of course, feel free to watch on Facebook. We are also streaming on Facebook, the Cigar Lounge Facebook page, so y'all go check that out there as well. If you, for some reason, cannot get on YouTube, for any reason, we got you covered. Right, Cigar Lounge on Facebook. Y'all go like the page and follow it. We got some pretty good content there as well. So, hope y'all have enjoyed the clips that I've been posting throughout the past couple of weeks. Got a few more clips that are going to come in, I think, next week. And I might do it for our clips for the year. Then we're going to get back to our regularly scheduled videos and just keep on going, man. Keep on going. The journey continues. Cigar journey continues and it never ends, it seems. So, but it's a good thing. It's a labor of love. So, funnily enough, speaking of a labor of love, that video that did on my top 10 cigars, I started that video, not even lying, y'all, 10 p.m. I did not get it done and uploaded until 7 a.m. the next day. When I tell y'all, I put it together from start to finish, scratch, edited it, posted, all that stuff. I forgot how hard editing was and just doing all this stuff. I'm like, oh my gosh, you know. But got it together, man. Yeah, that's what it takes. Yeah. Thank you, man. Yeah, absolutely. Knock yourself out, man. I got plenty of content. Yeah. Go for it, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, man. We've had our ups and downs on Racing Around, but we've stayed true. We've stayed on the course, man. It's like with anything in life, you just gotta stick with it. The reporter once said, you know, just keep on showing up, man. That's what we're doing. Just keep on showing up. That's probably the best piece of advice I can give you. Good. Also, another awesome YouTuber. He said, just keep on posting. Keep posting. Keep posting. Yep. Shout out to the King Explicit. Keep on posting, man. Keep on posting. Yep. All right, battery's still holding out, man. That's good. Camera's still holding out. So we're doing all right. We're doing all right tonight. Doing all right. Doing all right. Feels good. Weather's good. A little colder than I want it to be, but not too bad. Not too terrible out here. 60 degrees. Better get it in too, because next week, what is it? Next week's gonna be what? 20? 20 is gonna be the low. They say 40 is gonna be the high. Oh, Lord, go back to that. Oh man, brother can't get his mind together. Oh here, oh Harpersville. Let me see. Oh, Monday's gonna be 48. It's gonna be the high. No. Oh, we'll make it. We will make it. Yeah. But tomorrow's gonna be kind of like this too. I think 72 is gonna be the high. Like 50. What is it? 55 or something? What's that on here? Yeah, 73 will be the high. Oh, low's gonna be 45 though. Yeah, that's not good. But here's what it is. It says it's gonna be raining tomorrow, but whatever. I'll be out here for a little bit. Come on in, late loungers. Come on in. Come on in. Join the conversation. Join the party. We are here. I know. We're here. So get your sticks, your spirits, your drinks, and we are out here, y'all. Having a good time. Tell your friends. Tell everybody we're here. And just enjoy yourselves, man. Enjoy yourselves. All right. An hour and a half into our stream. We're having a good time. Okay. Let me see. Did I post this on X? Let me see. There we go. All right. Got that posted there. Still working on my Instagram accounts. Got to post a little more on there as well. But I think I'm just going to primarily do like pictures on there. Maybe a couple, maybe shorts. I don't know. I'm still playing around with Instagram. But yeah, we got followers there too. So yeah. Great little hangout, even more so. I don't have to work tomorrow. There you go. That's right. We Stalkers, yes. Enjoy it, man. I gotta catch up on some stuff too. I got laundry all over the place though. Man, we gotta clean up and pick up a little bit. We hosted Christmas at our house this year, so we're still having to pick up from there. I still gotta pick up kids' papers and all sorts of stuff, and yeah. You don't want to flex shirtless with a cigar in your mouth for the gram. I'm bringing a lot of views. Oof. I'm about to work on it though, Weed Stalkers. I got the keg going. I don't know. I mean, hey. I could bring some views though. I don't know if y'all want to see me shirtless. I don't know. I got to work on it though. That's gonna be something I work on in 2026, man. Getting the pack back, you know. Got strong legs. Everything else from up here is like, gotta work on it a little more. But yeah. But I love me a good Dr. Pepper and a good wild cherry Pepsi, man. That's my Achilles heel. But man, I love it though. Yeah. Yeah. Come on in, come one, come all to Ray Cigar Lounge. Cigar Lounge, we're just hanging out, man. All right. Oop, my little battery's flashing there. So it might go out in just a little bit, but we shall see. It's flashing on my camera right there. Hang in there just a little longer. I might have to swap over in just a second. So if it does, like I said, if it does go blank, I do apologize. I will swap it over to my other camera, let that one charge up. But yeah. All right. But I guess I get to see how long that battery does go for. It goes for a good hour and a half, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, all right, all right. And for those of you who are just now coming in, let me know if y'all think Christmas is an obligation or a celebration. Those of you who have not commented in the comment section, let me know. Don't be afraid, man. Don't be afraid. We are all family here. We're all loungers here. All of the same good cigars, good sticks. So, well, let us know what you think. That's what I'm thinking. Make sure y'all like the stream too. Comment if you're new here. Also subscribe. Also trying to reach 500 subscribers before the end of the year, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. We may get it, we may not, but you know, it is what it is. So, new year, yeah, we're decking the halls as we speak. Nice, sweet stalkers. Nice. All right. Almost recovered from my little phlegm fiasco from earlier. Apparently that stuff's just going around. Like, I don't know if the kids got it from school or what, or just or whatever. But yeah. What's going on, Cool Whipper? How you doing? How you doing, man? I'm just living, my friend. Just living. Smoking me a good meat lover cigar here, and just doing my live streaming, doing my thing, man. Hope you're doing well. Hope y'all had a good holiday season here. So yeah. Chris, well, since I have 3 little ones, definitely yes, cool, but yes. And I was saying earlier, you know, if you're anything like me, look, you gotta put it all together. Santa Claus has to come down the chimney and put everything together, you know, and put it out there in the living room, have everything ready. So yeah, absolutely. Oh my goodness. I'll tell you, we put together a little jungle. I say it's a jungle gym, but it's like a little ninja. They call it like a little ninja pro thing. It has like the monkey bars, the swings, the little thing you can climb up and go through the tunneling. We put all that stuff together. It took like 3 weekends. It was me, Hawkeye, my father-in-law, my grandfather-in-law. We all put that together. It took about a month. You want to talk about almost 150 pages worth of stuff and all this equipment that was just sitting out there. Like, man, whoo! Like, we finished it last weekend. The kids love it, man. And then me and Hawkeye had to put together we had to install some other pieces on there too. So they got like the little pull-up bars, the monkey swings, the all sorts of stuff on there, but they love it. Oh man, that thing was a whole contraption. But yeah, we had a good Christmas, man. But it was a little more of an obligation, but yeah. I appreciate you stopping in. Yep. Let me know what y'all are smoking on. If you're drinking on any spirits, or smoking on any good sticks, you're just hanging out, popping in. That's all right too. So yeah. Yes. Oh yeah. Some assembly required. Oh yeah. You know what's crazy though? Cool Whip. You could pay somebody like $1,000 to put that whole little ninja contraption together. I said, I ain't got no $1,000 to pay these folks. I said, well, let me call my folks up. We're gonna put this thing. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I said, no. But so the set was already expensive enough. He bought that and just like, hey, I'm just leave this in your yard. We're gonna put it together. I said, okay. So yeah. I ain't paid nobody no $1,000 to put that thing together. Shoot. It was a little bit of a pain to do, but we got it done. You know. Yeah, but definitely something similar required. I miss it when they were little, Calippo, you know, and I was putting together like those little plastic slides for the kids to do all that. I miss it was like 4 things you clicked on there, and there it was. And it was done. Now it's like, you know, 204 things you click together, and with the nuts and the bolts and all that stuff. And I was afraid I was going to lose those bolts too. I was like, man, look, shoot. Yeah. Oh, I did a foosball table a couple of years ago. Cool, but yeah. And that's actually sitting out the garage too. But that foosball table was a pain to put together too. And what was crazy was I had one of the pieces on backwards. And so I was just like, why isn't this moving in a certain way? And I'm like, oh shit, I put this thing on backwards. But what was bad though, it still worked. You know, you can still, you know, move the little pieces and a little bit around or whatever. But I was so deep into the process that I'd have to like almost take apart the whole thing just to fix that one side. I'm like, it was kind of minute, you know, the one thing that I kind of messed up on. So I'm like, do I really want to just take apart half this just to kind of turn it around and just to kind of put it all back together? And I was like, no, screw all that. But yeah, that foosball table was rough too. Yeah, but it looks nice. It worked out. But you know, stands up. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun too. I'm actually probably gonna move that into my shed too. That foosball table. But yeah, I hear that, man. That assembly required is a pain, boy. Ugh. I hear you. All right, Rajay Media Dolce for the nightcap. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Yeah, cool, but I apologize if this camera goes out. I'm kind of using my backup battery right now. So if it does click off, I'm gonna use my computer as a backup, just this whatever this basic camera is on this laptop. So it might cut out, so don't freak out if it does. But so far so good. But it looks like the battery might be dying out, but we'll see. We'll see. So my other battery, I don't know what's going on with that. That one ain't even working at all, but we'll see. Yep, that reverse engineer. Yep, that's it. You do what you have to do, man. You do what you have to do to get that stuff working. Yeah. And I did the foosball table, and then we had a little air hockey table too. But that stuff, I don't know, man. Like with some of that stuff they have, we try to put together. That mess is so cheap, man. Some of those parts, the kids were playing on it, and on the air hockey table, and I don't know if they just hit the puck to the goal too hard or whatever. But the little scoreboard or whatever just kind of just fell off, and I was like, what? But the air hockey thing was still on, moving. And hang on 1 second. And there it goes. Hold on, let me swap over to my camera. To my other camera here. No, change or charge the battery. Okay. Let me exit this real quick. I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna come out. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna leave the studio, but I'm going to come back in. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, that camera, the battery went out on me on that one. But it's good. It's not bad if I'll do an hour, 45-minute show, which I may start ending up doing, but it's all good. Well, I'm back. Hello. Um, so yeah, so I can now I can just keep on going and just finish out the show. But yeah, um, my other, like I said, my other battery, it's usually my battery I plug in and it'll just keep on going and going. But I don't know what happened with that one. Anyway, audio's oh shoot, did it change my audio? Hold on a second. Let me see. Hold on, let me try my audio one more time. It's still on my desktop audio. Well, it says it's still there. Let me see. Okay, that's all right. That's all good. Excuse me. Okay, yeah. It might have been when I went off, but yeah, I'm gonna have to get another backup battery or something with that. But yeah, I haven't used this laptop camera in a while. But yeah, I'm still here. Yeah. I'll get on the battery. I just want to let you know I appreciate. Oh, thank you, man. I really appreciate that, Cool But yeah, thank you so much for the kind words, man. I'm just a guy in a tent trying to do my thing in here. So yeah, I appreciate the kind words, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, and I try to do a little better. Try to step up my equipment, step up my thing, and try to give y'all the best content as much as I can. So yeah, but I appreciate that. All right. We'll finish out the show in this format. Nothing wrong with that. All right. Appreciate y'all dropping in. I'm glad it sounds like everybody had a good holiday. Had a good Christmas with family and friends. It's just some time to relax. That's all it's about, man. So that's good. That's good. And I'm enjoying a good red meat lover cigar while pairing it. Well, this drink's pretty much done, but finished up the wild cherry Pepsi there. So, yeah. Oh, thank you, man. And wheat stalkers. No, I'm glad that the algorithm is actually working and leading you to this channel. Because I always wonder. I'm just like, is YouTube kind of like thwarting my plans or not letting people really see the stuff? Because unfortunately, they don't like cigar content. So I'm glad that you're here. I really am. That it's leading you here. And like I say, if you know somebody, send them my way. Let them check out the channel, and if they're looking for good, cigar content, send them our way, definitely. So yeah, I'm glad the algorithm is actually doing its job, and sending you my way. So yeah, awesome, man. That is incredible. Glad you found me, man. And for anybody new, I do this mostly every Saturday from 9 p.m. till usually a 2.5 hour show I'll have. And I do this with a co-host usually, or like I'm doing right now on my own. So appreciate y'all stopping in and let people know, man. Let people know. Tell them to come on down. We'll have ourselves a good time. So yeah. Yeah. Yes. All right. All right. Just hanging out, hanging out. Doing our thing here. All right. Enjoying the nice. Oh no, I kind of like this. In some ways, I might like this camera a little better. You can kind of see more of the ambience of the smoke and everything. But yeah, only disadvantage with this, it can't go up to the 1080p with the laptop camera. That's the only thing. But not sure how much of a difference that would make. But yeah, kind of looks like I'm in a dark room. But in some ways, I kind of am. But yeah, it's all good. All good, man. Some new rule about the algorithm, not allowed smoking, but I see other certain channels doing. Yeah, cool. But it's weird because when I first started, nobody cared. Now I wonder if it's because in the very beginning it was like, okay, I barely had any subscribers, so nobody cared. Now I'm starting to gain a little bit of some more momentum. And all of a sudden, like they kind of went back and like age restricted some of my videos, and then they took down 2 of my videos for some weird reason. And then recently, they age restricted some of my stuff, and then they took down 2 more of my videos, which luckily I petitioned and tried to get back, and I got 2 of them back on there. And then, but they age restricted. I'm like, okay, that's fine, but it's weird. Some channels can do it, other channels can't, but a lot of cigar channels have been having a lot of issues, mostly with age restricting, but some of them have had some of their videos taken down for no reason. There was a YouTuber, his name was Cigar Obsession, and he had like a huge following. He had like over 100,000 subscribers, and YouTube like was just knocking all his stuff down. And they weren't bad. They were just like little cigar reviews and very mild and like, hey, here's the cigar, here's this. There's no bad no cussing, nothing crazy, nothing like that. He was just reviewing a cigar and telling us about his life. And it was actually really nice to watch. But YouTube was taking that stuff down too. I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to say. And I think a good YouTuber to talk about that, I think Pick Jimmy talked about it, and he mentioned, some of the different terms of service and how there's favor some more than others. I don't know. I'm gonna keep on posting. They're probably gonna age restrict something else. Who knows? Matter of fact, I think I got an age restriction on one of my live streams because it showed in my intro. It shows somebody just lighting up a cigar and smoking it, but they don't like that because that's what is it? Controlled substance. So they don't like it when you're lighting up a cigar and putting it on screen and stuff like that. I'm like, come on now. But I don't know. It is what it is. I'm still here. They'll give you a warning, and then you can do like a 7 questionnaire to kind of like get the warning removed off your channel. And the questionnaire is kind of weird because sometimes it's just like stuff that doesn't even pertain to what they even gave you a warning for. It's all sorts of mess that they're doing, but I don't know. I don't know. Doesn't make sense to me, but yeah, it is what it is. But I'm still here. I'll keep on being here as long as y'all have me. you want to have and this is just a personal thing, just kind of my own thought. I mean, look, if you're gonna have like something that's 18 years or up, just have something that's 18 years or up. You know, put it in once. I mean, like y'all got YouTube Kids, right? Have something else, you know, like have your general population or whatever, and then just have, I don't know, something else. You know, that's just my thought. But I mean, whatever. They're gonna do what they want to do. You know, YouTube is king. You know, for long content like this. I mean, shorter content, you know, you ain't go to TikTok or something, Instagram or something like that. But long content, podcasting, you know, this is it. You know, this is the platform to do it. But yeah. But y'all are very kind. Thank you. And like I say, if you really like what we do, you know, consider, you know, if you really want to contribute, you know, give you a little tip on the channel there. You know, I have PayPal. I don't know, PayPal's kind of weird. I think you got to put in like your phone number or something, or your account information. And if you want to donate something, that'd be very helpful too. You know, if it was like a little $4 or $5 or something, that'd be very helpful if you want to. It's just like a little tip jar. And I'm not one of those channels be like, oh, I have to get, you know, $300 by the end of the night, or I'm going to not do the show anymore. No, something like that. It's just a little tip jar. You know, just while I'm up here and just hanging out with you guys. If you really like what we do, you know, just consider giving a tip. Or, hey, your subscription and the fact that you're here means a lot too. So thank y'all. I appreciate it. Yeah, man. Yeah. And we said here every Saturday, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. All right, Cigar Lounge. We do this every Saturday night. So, you know, come on down, have a good time. Yeah. Well, it is 12:40 a.m. here. I don't know where y'all are in the world, but it is on the later side. So yeah, cool. But so if you look, there is that QR code with the duck right there, the StreamYard duck. You can either scan your phone if you have PayPal. I'm gonna try to do other ways to tip. But I think that's just kind of the way I have it right now. You can scan your QR code with your phone, and it'll take you directly to my PayPal. If you just want to give, you know, $5, $10 or something, you know, if you want to pay my mortgage, go ahead. I'm just playing. No, but you can donate. It'll show you how much you can donate and everything. If you don't have that, you can just click on the link in the description of this video, or you can go to my main YouTube page, Cigar Lounge, and it should be the first link up there. You just click on the link, it'll take you to the same place, and you can donate that way as well. But it's primarily through PayPal right now. I'm going to try to get some more avenues, see if I can donate in the future. But that's going to be the main one right now. So yeah. But man, thank you. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I appreciate you doing that. Yeah, but yeah, just that's fine. And you can do it, cool. But you can. I mean, I'd be good if you do it now. But if you want to do it later, even after this goes and gets uploaded onto the channel, you can always go back and scan the QR code. Just click on any of my videos that has that QR code, and you can do it that way too. Or just click on the link, and the link's always there. So it's there as long as they'll keep it up. So I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, man. That means a lot. So I like to one day maybe do this part-time. Just kind of do it on the side, because I like doing this and definitely get a little more involved, because this is fun. It's not a job. It's not like a job for me. It's not like a chore. It's a labor of love. And I've always just loved doing stuff like this and collaborating and making videos, and I've always kind of wanted to do a little stunt in radio. People have said, you have a great radio voice. I used to do customer service, and people would say that, and I'm like, really? So maybe I can transition this into something. So that's why I'm kind of doing this as well. So thank you, man. Thank y'all for showing the love. But yeah, if you can, do what you can. So yeah. But thank you. Excuse me, I apologize. I'm recovering from I don't think it's necessarily the flu, but it's like the cruds, I guess, because it's like I woke up this morning just full of like mucus and phlegm. Sorry if that kind of grosses y'all out, but it was just like, but yeah, so I'm kind of recovering from that. Spent like part of the day in bed watching Netflix. Came downstairs, man, shuffling around a little bit. The kids are running around yelling and screaming. I'm like, no. So yeah, the wife's like, I'm feeling bad too. I'm going straight to bed. And I'm like, yeah, I get it. But yeah. And then my little 5-year-old's like, I'm not sleepy. And I'm like, yeah, you are. You gonna go to sleep. Yeah. Oh yeah. So that was fun. That was a fun little thing. That's why I started the show at 10:30. So yeah. And then the camera problems and all that. But I'm here, man. I'm gonna give y'all a show as much as I can. So yeah. All right. Alrighty. Yeah, I gotta pick up a good red meat lover cigar, man. I think this is just like the box press. I don't know if this is the ribeye. I don't even know which one this is. I just says red meat lovers. Boom. I just picked it up, smoked it. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Actually sold out of it in at my local B&M. I wanted to pick up one for my 10-year anniversary. I wanted to smoke it that night, and they were out of it, and I was very sad. And he's like, man, they're not getting any until next month. I'm like, man, dang. But yeah, I see why, man. It flies off the shelves, man. It flies off the shelves. And people say they'll pair it with, like, if you're grilling a steak or something, you eat it and it works a little better, and I'm sure it does. I mean, like, y'all can just eat like any kind of meat, I guess. Like, if you have like some chicken or some, pork, beef, shrimp, something like that. And I made a video on it too when I reviewed it, going into more detail about it. So y'all can check that out too. But excellent smoke, though. One of my favorites. Oh, yep. Yes, sir. Wheat Stalkers. That's right. Yes. You want to have something in your stomach before you light this one up. For sure. I mentioned I passed out. Like, after I made that video, I passed out. Man. And I had like a heavy meal too. I had shrimp, beef, and chicken. I had we went to a little Mexican restaurant the day before. We had some leftovers, and I ate that right before making the video. And this cigar was actually kind of like a good introduction into like really strong bodied cigars. And so it's like, man, Oh man, yeah. Oh, cool, Whip. Okay, that's nice, man. Cool, Whip. Are you a rep or do you work in a brick and mortar, like at a store somewhere? That's interesting, man. I used to. Excuse me. The third video on my channel, I talk about my time as a cigar. It was cigar, not a rep, but I worked in a store for a little while, for a couple months. That's cool, man. Yeah, that's cool. But yeah, the reps, when I worked in the cigar store, they'd come by all the time. There was a Christoph rep who always came in and out, and he'd give us some stuff, while he was on the road. He was a friend of one of the managers there, and he gave us some pretty cool stuff. So yeah, it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool, man. Concierge. Okay, for online retailer. Okay, cool. Okay, nice. Nice. That's what's up, man. All right. Yeah. That's what I hear. So a really good video to watch is going to be my friend Cigar Brothers video. He actually was a cigar rep for a short amount of time, and he was just like, he said that's what burned him out. Like, he's like, dude, because he was, they, I don't even think they compensated him for much of anything at all, man. When he did it, and he was like, he was just going. But yeah, look up Cigar Brother. His time actually as a rep, and that'll give you a good insight as to what being a cigar rep is too. Because I actually thought about doing that after I'd worked in the brick and mortar. I'm kind of glad I did after watching this video. I was like, yeah. So yeah, that's a good video. But, yeah. Ooh, I'm on YouTube there. But yeah. Appreciate y'all chilling out with me. Chilling out. All right. Down to the latter third of our red meat lovers cigar here. Just enjoying ourselves. Having a good time. Yes, sir. Oh, long time no see, Hot Box. Good to see you, my friend. Sorry, ain't been on in a while. We'll do that. Yeah, it's all good. No, I understand. Hot Box, yeah. No, do what you gotta do, man. No, yeah, I definitely want to say hi. Okay, yeah. Good to see you, man. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. I saw you and Ray went to Yarber City and had a good time at the cigar festival over there. Good deal, man. Hope you're doing well. Man. Yeah. Authority and low motivation is over. Oh, low motivation. Oh well, dang. I sleep a ton now. Well, it's already get some rest, but yeah. Okay. Some last both Tampa and Miami. Oh, okay. Nice. I thought it was just in Miami. Nice. Cool. Good deal, man. A little tired myself, but yeah. Go ahead. Good deal. Nice 60 degrees out here right now. We out here chilling. We're chilling, having a good time. Okay, it's in Tampa. We drove down to Miami Monday, came back Tampa Tuesday, lots of cars. Okay. Lots of car travel time. Cool. Okay. Cool. Did you and Ray like kind of stay together, or were y'all kind of doing your own things? Or that's cool. That's cool, man. It's cool. Yeah, I got to meet up with Ray. He wants me to go to an event next year with him, but I'll get together with him, meet up, and see if we can get to an event together and hang out with him. Ray would be a really cool dude to hang out with. Yeah. I mean that dude has probably smoked everything under the sun, probably. But yeah. But yeah. I apologize. I'm recovering because I have some sinus drainage. But yeah. So I'm recovering from some sickness. I don't know what's been going around, whatever mess has been going around. But yeah. I'm just recovering from that. So, whew. Damn, son. You know what? 21 cigars in 4 days. That's what's up. You know what? I smoked, yeah. Me and the legend, when we were in Louisiana, we smoked about 11 cigars in about 4 days, yeah. Yeah, but they were all various sizes. We went to the cigar factory in New Orleans. Cool little place to get you some cigars and just kind of hang out right there in New Orleans and smoke your cigars and just eat and hang out. A nice little spot there. But yeah. All right. I'll have to be ready, man. Yeah. I'll definitely have to be ready. Yep. Grab something out of here. I thought I had a water in here. Let me see. No, I don't have a water in here. Oh yeah, I do have a water in here. Hold on. Shoot. It's on the bottom. Got it. All right. Whew. Drinking so much ginger ale. Get me a little water now. But yeah. Excuse me. I will be ready, my friend. Okay. Well, good deal, everybody. Good deal. Yeah, there's just me tonight. Now Hawkeye is not here. He is doing his thing. He might be on the next show, but right now he is out and about doing his thing. And my other co-host, the legend, is probably knocked out of sleep right now. So just me hanging out tonight, just holding down the fort for Cigar Lounge. I appreciate all the love, compassion, and everything. And I was going to put together a little, just a little holiday package for everybody. But when I tell y'all, boy, we ran through some funds. But yeah, we ran through some funds. But I want to send you, Hotbox, some cigars, Cigar Brother, Rising Ground, just a little small package, just kind of telling everybody thank you for the support and everything y'all have done. It's probably gonna be a little bit later when I send that, but yeah, I'm gonna get together this little care package for you guys, just saying thank you. You know, y'all been incredible and everything, and I might be doing some for my listeners. Might be doing some giveaways next year. We hit a couple of milestones. We'll be doing some big things also. So yeah, man. Well, thank you, man. Thank you, Hotbox. You take care of yourself, man. Yeah, kept late playing games. Nice. I'm sleepy as hell. I understand. Get you some rest, Hotbox. We will definitely talk again soon, my friend. We'll definitely talk again soon. I'm gonna wrap this party up in the next 12 minutes here. So yeah, man. Yeah, I'm gonna get something together. I'm gonna send some stuff out. It's been a long couple months, and then Christmas with kids and in-laws and family. You gotta get everybody and their mama something, but I'm gonna get around to it. I got some cool stuff, and hopefully we'll get that together. But yeah, you all have been incredible. You all have been absolutely incredible, and I just want to give my thanks, even in any little way I can. So yeah. So y'all take care of yourselves. Yep. Yeah, man. Yeah, and check out Hotbox Cigars. He does some pretty good reviews. Hotbox does very quick reviews. He gets down to it. I'm a little more winded in my reviews. He's just like boom, boom, boom. Here it is. So y'all definitely go subscribe to him. Check him out. He's got some good content as well. So y'all show him some love there, and say here, good streams, good times. Yeah. We Stalkers, he's taking it all in. He's like, man, it's Ray, it's Ben, it's Hotbox, everybody. Yeah. Great channels out there, man. Great channels. Yeah. Shout out to another gentleman. He's not here tonight too, or he might pop in. Who knows? Ray Ogo, another good guy. Y'all should subscribe to him as well. And if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't even be able to stream on Facebook. So huge shout outs, huge kudos to him. He came in through the clutch. So y'all go type in his channel. Y'all go check him out too. If you're not subscribed. Yeah, absolutely. We Stalkers, we do what we can, man. Yeah, that Polpetta is fire. Yeah, the Polpetta. And I'm gonna try the rest of Steve Saka's line as well. So yeah, that stuff is fire. It's like I need to try to do them. Too much editing. Yeah, it's a lot of editing. Hotbox. Yeah, I did my top 10 list, and when I tell you, I was up for I'm not even playing. I was up for like 6 hours doing that list for one video, and I uploaded the video at like 7 in the morning. It was uploaded onto YouTube from start to finish. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I looked down. I'm thinking, I can just do this in like 1 or 2 hours or whatever. Because I had everything written out, had everything put together, had all the, all my little stuff together. Boy, I was up to 6 8. Right. Take 6 to. Ooh, it was taking me 6 to 8 hours. Yeah. To do my shorts. Woo. Dang. Yeah. But yeah. And for your content creators, y'all show your content creators love, because man, we got to put this stuff together. You know what I mean? And it takes some work. Some people just turn the camera on and talk and upload it. That's all good, fine and well. But if you want to throw a little magic in there, some editing, some music, some props or whatever, that's gonna take a little work. So y'all show your content creators some love for doing that, because that does take a lot of work. So kudos to kudos to all of them. So yeah, like Hotbox said, it's it's gonna take 6 to 8 hours even on your short stuff. So yeah, definitely. But my friend, get you some rest, and excuse me. To the rest of you wonderful people here, we got a little less than 9 minutes. So if you got any last minute questions or anything, we're gonna wrap this party up about the 2 hour and 30-minute mark. So there you have it, man. They sure was. Yeah. The issue for me was the camera work I was doing. I can't keep doing that, making no money. Yeah. You have a good night too, Hotbox, and take care. We will talk again soon. Yeah, I know that. I know that's right. Shoot. Okay. It's a fun hobby, but it can be a little pricey if you don't have those funds. But yeah, no doubt. Take care, my friend. Take care. All right. So if y'all got any last minute questions, please put them in the comments below. Otherwise, I'm gonna finish off my red meat lovers here. I might call it a night here in just a little bit. So this actually turned out a lot better than I thought it would. So I appreciate that. Yeah, so it turned out a lot better than I thought it would turn out. So yeah. Oh, you guys do an awesome job. I think it's have our cigar. Yeah, beautiful. Yes, that's what it's all about. Cool Whipper. Yeah, everybody has a little bit of a different flair and a different twist to what they do. For me, I try to review stuff, do some commentary, do a little humor here and there, and mix it up. So that's what it's all about. Definitely. So thank you, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, keep us going, man. And let YouTube know that you want us to keep going. So yeah, definitely. Yeah, they can't hold us all down, I guess they technically could, but and I think there's even new content creators, trying to make videos too. So yeah, just support your folks, man. Support. We need it. We need it, definitely. Respect, no doubt. Wheat stalkers, respect. RESPECT. Tell them what it means to me. Yes. Excuse me. So now the latter third of that one. I'm gonna relight this one last go around here. All right. Yeah, they trying to find my. They eventually prayed for me. That's all right. You'll get there. Cool, but yeah, y'all got all the things going on. I mean, hey, it took about 100 videos for me to find my space. So when I finally did, it was like, wow, all right, here I am. So yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Smoky. All right. Let's see. Somebody say something on X. What y'all say? Huh. All right, cool. Well, but yeah, I will enjoy that last little bit there. Yeah, you as well, my friend. Have a good night and a good week as well. Happy New Year. If I don't see you again, I'll probably be out and around my YouTube, all my Facebook pages and my YouTube and all that, checking out. But y'all have a good night. Have a good year. We're going to be wrapping this party up here. Guys, thank you all so much for stopping in, being a part of the Ray Cigar Lounge experience. It's been an incredible year. We've had our ups, we've had our downs, we've had our difficulties, we've had all sorts of stuff, but you're all still here. New people coming in, thank you all so much for staying with me. You know, hey, I didn't bore you too much. You're still here. So, you know, it's just been really incredible for everything. So I'm not good at speeches. Sorry if I kind of stumble my words a little bit. Made a C in my speech class in college. So, but yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, happy and prosperous New Year's blessings. Absolutely cool, Apple. Thank you for the good vibes. Wheat Stalkers, appreciate you following the channel. Tell your friends, tell your family. Ray Cigar Lounge, we're in business. So it's been good. It's been good, man. And the love from the cigar community is like no other, man. We're small, but we band together. And that's the beauty of it all. But man, I will see you guys next time on Ray Cigar Lounge. Hopefully my battery will be working a little better. But hey, you know, I kind of like this. The computer camera too is actually a nice aesthetic, to be honest. But yeah, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe if you're new. Follow the page, and of course, you can always support on PayPal. And like I said, I'll bring out some other links in the future if there are other ways y'all want to support the channel. But you just being here has been an absolute blessing. Thank you guys so much. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this one off. Have a good night. Have a good week. Happy holidays. Happy New Year. And I will see y'all in the next video. Much love to you guys. Y'all take care.